Replay number 2, Auburn's 94-80 victory over Vanderbilt. Welcome back to Auburn Arena, where Auburn won its 5th straight against Vanderbilt thanks to career nights from its starting frontcourt and the Tigers' best three-point shooting performance of the season. The Tigers defeated the Commodores 94-80 on Wednesday night to push their lead in the SEC standings to 2 with 5 left on the schedule. Jabari Smith had a career-high 31, including 7 of 10 shooting from deep, while Walker Kessler added a career-high 22 to go with 7 rebounds and 7 blocks. Auburn shot 11 of 22 from deep, busting out of a 6-game shooting slump in the process against the SEC's best perimeter defense. Read more Auburn hoops. Can Auburn bust out of shooting slump via SEC's best three-point defense? Auburn has fans peacocking through historic season. Walker Kessler earns SEC Co-Player of the Week honors. Below is a blow-by-blow recap of Auburn's 24th win of the season. Final: Auburn 94, Vanderbilt 80. Walker Kessler has a career-high 22 points. Jabari Smith now with a 30 Auburn 87, Vanderbilt 70 under 4 timeout. Auburn pushed its lead to 19 late. Jabari Smith and Walker Kessler have combined for 50 points. Auburn 76, Vanderbilt 63 under 8 timeout. Auburn has its largest lead of the night. Walker Kessler now has 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 blocks. Auburn 63, Vanderbilt 56 under 12 timeout. Jabari Smith is 7 of 9 from deep and has a career-high 28 points. Auburn 53, Vanderbilt 46 under 16 timeout. Jabari Smith is now 6 of 8 from deep and has tied his career high with 25 points. Jabari Smith has tied his career high from beyond the arc. He's 4 of 6 from deep and has 19 points. Auburn leads 45-40. KD Johnson picks up his 3rd foul just 27 seconds into the half. He heads to the bench, with Wendell Green Jr. checking in. Halftime: Auburn 42, Vanderbilt 38. Walker Kessler with a dunk on a nice feed from Wendell Green Jr., and Auburn takes a 42-38 lead into halftime. Tigers trailed for basically 19 minutes and fell behind by as many as 11. Jabari Smith finished the half with 16, while Kessler added 10. Wendell Green Jr. hits his first three-pointer to tie the game at 38-38 with 1:01 to go, and then Walker Kessler knocks down 2 free throws to give Auburn its first lead of the game with 45.4 seconds left in the half. Vanderbilt 35, Auburn 32 under 4 timeout. Jabari Smith has 14 points and has scored Auburn's last 10. He's 5 of 9 from the field and 3 of 5 from three-point range. Also has 3 rebounds and a pair of assists. Jabari Smith now with 12 points, including Auburn's last 8, and Auburn has cut Vanderbilt's lead to 33-30 with 4:30 to go in the half. Vanderbilt 28, Auburn 22 under 8 timeout. Walker Kessler has Auburn's last 3 baskets. He has 6 points and 3 blocks, but 0 rebounds so far. Wendell Green Jr. struggling to find his shot. He's 0 of 4 from the field, including 0-4-2 from deep. Vanderbilt 20, Auburn 16 under 12 timeout. Vandy on a 6-2 run since Auburn tied the game. Pair of 3-point plays on dunks for the Commodores. Both KD Johnson and Dylan Cardwell have 2 fouls for Auburn, which has been called for 8 fouls in just more than 8 minutes. Auburn now on an 11-0 run, and the game is tied at 14-14. Tigers are 3 of 6 from beyond the arc so far. 5 unanswered points for Auburn, as Vandy hasn't scored in 2:08. Tigers deficit down to 6. Vanderbilt 14, Auburn 3 under 16 timeout. Vandy is 4 of 6 from the floor and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Auburn has made just one of its first 5 shots. Jabari Smith with a 3-pointer to get Auburn on the board, but Scottie Pippen Jr. answers with one of his own. Vandy up 9-0 just 2:07 into the game. Walker Kessler picked up his first foul on a Scottie Pippen Jr. pump fake, and then Bruce Pearl got called for a technical. Vandy makes all 4 free throws. Vandy gets on the board first, as Miles Stute stares down the Auburn bench and smiles at Bruce Pearl after draining a 3-pointer on the opening possession. Pre-game: former Auburn star and current Cleveland Cavalier Isaac Okoro is in the house tonight. Auburn lineup: G. Zep Jasper, G. KD Johnson, G. Allen Flanagan, F. Jabari Smith, F. Walker Kessler. Vanderbilt lineup: G. Scottie Pippen Jr., G. Jordan Wright, F. Miles Stute, F. Quinton Miller-Brown, C. Liam Robin. Vanderbilt will be without senior guard Rodney Chapman due to a hamstring injury, per the team. Tom Green is an Auburn beat reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at Tomas_Verde.